I think everyday excellence has got to be focused on the student, so student-centred learning and high-quality teaching, and it's achieving that balance between those two things. A real focus on the individual and supporting each pupil in fulfilling their needs to achieve their potential. One of the key things from my perspective, which I've always aimed for, is to maintain high expectations of every pupil. Not everyone will be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, but every pupil has their potential. So not giving up on a pupil because they're not great in your subject area. And one of the nice things about schools like Malvern is that we get to see pupils in lots of different areas. So you get to see, how a pupil behaves in class can be very different to how they behave on an expedition, where they can really show leadership, potential and skill. I like to speak to the students about everyday excellence, and this is something that we're pushing a lot this year. I was speaking to pupils this morning as they're setting their targets and goals for the year, and how we set SMART goals, how things need to be specific, measurable, achievable, and talking about incremental gains. So it's not about being amazing from the outset, it's about how do we improve and how do we set ourselves realistic goals. And you make amazing progress by just every day trying to do a little bit more, trying to be a little bit better in what you do. I was discussing with one pupil of how we work on incremental gains, so how 1% a week builds up over the year. And if you want to really achieve your goal, it's the consistency. As a linguist, I have to say communicator, and I think good communication is really at the centre of school life. We strive for really good communication between teachers and pupils, between the school and families, among teachers ourselves. And I think really all of the other Malvern drivers rely on good communication.